Greetings. Today I want to speak to you on the benefit of being the pastor of your home or your house. You see, many people have lost the idea of being a parent. They have forgotten that they are to be responsible and that they are to raise their children and their family in the way that they should go. And they will never depart from these wise teachings, which means you have to have a knowledge of self before you can really be the pastor or the leader of your house. And one of the benefits that you would derive from being the pastor of your house or your home is that you would be able to teach your conviction and your experience. You will not be teaching someone's theology, because you will understand that experience is the greatest teacher. But moreover, you will get to teach your family what it means when it says in the Bible, where 2 and 3 are gathered, that God is there. And what it also means when it says not to forsake the assembling of yourself. Because if you are the true pastor of your house, no one will be able to convince you to put on a mask over your face and be part of a social club, singing and clapping in the name of a God outside of yourself. And so in 2020, COVID exposed all the false preachers. And if you are listening to me and you're the head of a family, you're a man, you're a husband, you're a wife, or whoever you are a parent, you have to come to the conclusion that God in man is man's awareness of being, man's imagination. You have to come to the conclusion that everything that has ever been invented or created in this world, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. You have to come to the conclusion that the Bible is psychological. Therefore, you will not give 1/10 of your earning to someone else, because you're calling that person who you're giving your 1/10 to your God. When you understand that God in man is man's imagination, then you will give that 1/10 to yourself. So one of the benefits is that you'll have more money in your house. And you will teach your family the true meaning of giving by teaching them that they're born in this world with a gift, with a talent. They have a purpose, and they must use it for the advancement and upliftment of the rest of humanity. You teach them servitude. And once you do that, then they will be able to give more value to society, and in return, they will receive more value. Because whatever you give or sow, that is what you will reap. And your rewards in life will all be in exact proportion to your service and your contribution. So hold yourself more responsible and be the true pastor of your household. Be the pastor of your family. Do not let anyone deceive you or brainwash you to make you believe that you have to gather with 10, 15, 20, 10,000 people, 5,000 people, 15,000 people, 20,000 people. No, where 2 or 3 is gathered in my name, in the recognition of I am, in the recognition of knowing who you are. Name speaks of identity. And I'm saying to you that your real identity is your divinity. And when you take divine authority of your household, then you really walking in the law of God, which is the law of your higher self. Because the most powerful thing is family. And if you want to know the strength of a country or strength of a nation, check the family. Okay? And so if there is a weakness in the family structure, it's gonna affect everyone in that family, and it's gonna affect our society. And unfortunately, that is what the church system have done to families all around the world. They have divided families because many a time they want to force their ideology on the rest of their family. But when you take control from a very early stage and you train your children from a very young age to believe in themselves, to love themselves, to embrace themselves, and to look within themselves to find the creator, to find the savior, and you live by example, your example would be the true leadership. So every one of us should be the pastor and the leader of our home, our house. So, my brother, my sisters, take control of your household and lead like a true leader. So, with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you and it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram and you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. Also, I'll definitely encourage you to get my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for Better Living. And I'm opening up the Bible and showing you that the Bible must be understood psychologically, metaphysically, and esoterically. Therefore, I'm pointing to look inwardly, and I take these stories and show you how they apply to the human psyche. So if you really want to get that book, I definitely encourage you to check out the link down below. It's already on Amazon. And get one for yourself, get one for a family member, get one for a friend, and get one for some religious person who may take it up and read it, and it will change their life forever. I guarantee you that. Also, if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. However, I have a course there also for people who are donating $20 or more. It's called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. So if you want to know more about the inner sun that is within you, that inner intelligence, and you want to know more about how powerful it is for you to have the right concept of yourself, you can definitely get those videos and listen to them by being willing to invest in yourself. Also, if you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, you're most welcome. You can reach out to me by way of email, and as long as we come to a conclusion, we can definitely work together and go deeper down the rabbit hole. But just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, that we have a PayPal, and the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.